Hello, everyone. Welcome to Season 2 of the SAM Podcast. We'll be talking about careers this season with me, Mr. Sam. Today, we're exploring a career that doesn't always get attention, but plays a vital role in public safety and national operations: government service pilots. Joining me today is our special guest, Miss Rachel Morgan, an aviation policy researcher who has studied public sector aviation programs for years. Rachel, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sam. I'm really glad to be here. I think this topic is more exciting than people expect.
I think so too. And before we begin, just to let everyone know, we're both smiling because this conversation might get a little intense.
Oh, I'm ready for a good debate.
So, Rachel, when people hear pilot, they often think of airline captains or maybe military aviators. But what exactly are government service pilots?
Government service pilots are pilots who work for government agencies instead of private airlines or the military. They fly aircraft for public missions, things like law enforcement, border patrol, search and rescue, disaster response, medical evacuation, and even firefighting.
So they're not flying commercial passengers.
No, not usually. Their missions focus on serving the public and supporting national operations.
For example, agencies like the United States Coast Guard or the Federal Aviation Administration employ pilots for specific missions.
Exactly. And also agencies like the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. They use aircraft to monitor borders and prevent illegal activities.
Here's my first question. Are government service pilots more important than commercial pilots?
Mm, I wouldn't say more important. I'd say different kind of important. Commercial pilots transport people and support the economy. Government service pilots protect safety and public interests.
But their missions often involve emergency situations, right?
Yes. For example, search and rescue pilots respond when someone is lost at sea or trapped in a natural disaster. Exactly. Imagine a helicopter hovering over floodwaters, lowering rescue teams. That's government service aviation in action.
Here's where I challenge you, Rachel. Government service pilots use taxpayer money. Aircraft are expensive. Maintenance is expensive. Are these programs always efficient?
You went straight to the budget argument.
Well, someone has to ask.
It's true that operating aircraft costs millions, but consider the alternative. If there were no government pilots during wildfires, who would drop water from the sky? For example, aircraft like the Canadair CL-415 are crucial in fighting fires.
That's a good point.
Public safety sometimes requires expensive tools. Aircraft allow governments to respond quickly over large areas.
Let's break it down. What are the different types?
Sure, there are A. Search and rescue pilots, B. Border patrol pilots, C. Firefighting pilots, D. Medical evacuation pilots, F. Law enforcement aviation units, G. Environmental monitoring pilots.
Environmental monitoring.
Yes, some pilots fly missions to study weather systems or track hurricanes. Agencies like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration operate aircraft that fly into storms.
Into storms?
Yes, hurricane hunter missions. They gather data to improve forecasts.
What kind of training do government service pilots need?
They usually start as commercial pilots with advanced certifications. Many have military backgrounds. Then they receive specialized training depending on the agency.
So, similar to airline pilots at first.
Yes, but government pilots often need additional skills like tactical flying, emergency response coordination, and sometimes law enforcement training.
So, it's more than just flying.
Much more. They must understand mission planning, safety regulations, and interagency coordination.
Commercial pilots have structured schedules. What about government service pilots?
Their schedules can be unpredictable. Emergencies don't follow office hours.
Exactly. A call can come at 2 a.m., and within minutes, they must be airborne.
That must affect family life.
It can. The job requires flexibility and resilience. Let's talk about risk. Flying into wildfires, storms, or disaster zones, that's dangerous.
It is. Government service pilots face environmental hazards regularly, but they train extensively to manage risk.
But accidents still happen.
Yes, aviation always carries risk. However, safety protocols are strict.
And they carry the weight of saving lives.
That's true. Imagine performing a medical evacuation flight where every minute counts.
Some government aviation programs involve surveillance. For example, Border Patrol flights monitor movement. Some people worry about privacy.
That's a valid debate.
So pilots might be involved in controversial missions.
They follow legal directives, but yes, sometimes missions involve sensitive issues.
So the job isn't just technical, it's political too.
Indirectly, yes.
Let's compare job stability. Airlines can face bankruptcy or layoffs.
Government jobs often offer strong stability, benefits, and pensions.
So financially secure.
Usually, yes, but pay may not always match top airline salaries.
So the trade-off is stability over maximum income.
Exactly.
Government service aircraft vary widely.
Yes, from helicopters to fixed-wing aircraft to specialized planes equipped with sensors.
Advanced radar systems, thermal cameras.
Yes, especially for search missions at night. Technology is crucial in these missions.
Why would someone choose this career instead of becoming an airline captain?
Because they want purpose beyond transporting passengers, they want direct public impact.
So it's about service.
Yes, the word service is key.
But, Rachel, let's be honest. Some government aviation projects face criticism for wasteful spending.
That can happen in any sector.
So how do we ensure accountability?
Through oversight, transparency, and audits, but eliminating aviation programs could weaken emergency response.
So reform, not removal.
Exactly.
Describe a typical day for a government service pilot.
Morning briefing, weather check, aircraft inspection, mission planning, then standby for assignments.
And if there's an emergency,
Immediate deployment.
that sound means action. Emotional impact. Saving lives must be rewarding.
It is, but not every mission ends happily.
That must be emotionally heavy.
Yes, that's why mental health support is important.
So here's my summary. Government service pilots operate expensive aircraft, face dangerous missions, and sometimes work in controversial areas.
And my summary, they provide essential services: rescue, disaster relief, environmental monitoring, law enforcement, and contribute directly to public safety.
And my summary is, I admit before this conversation, I underestimated the complexity of this career.
Many people do.
Rachel, thank you for this energetic debate.
Thank you, Mr. Sam. I enjoyed every moment.
To our listeners, if you're interested in becoming a government service pilot, research specific agencies, understand the training requirements, and reflect on your motivation to serve. Thank you for listening to the SAM Podcast. Stay tuned for our next episode as we continue exploring meaningful careers.
Goodbye, everyone.